Hello again, and welcome to the fifth in a series of how-to videos for WinScore. In this video we will print some results. We'll begin at the main menu. First click Printing and Payouts. Here we have a large variety of selections. Notice that the font is green in all of these, which indicates we're on the printing menu. And the one we're interested in is event results. So we move there and click. Here we have several options before proceeding. In the middle of the screen is the auxiliary option to clone events from one CG event to another. I will cover this in a later video. If the event is over and we think we have all the scorecards, click Verify All Scores Present. There's only one CG, so we click it, and it tells us that all scores are present for the monthly fun shoot. So we're going to click Continue to print event results. First click the CG, then a complete list of events opens, including a couple of other options. We're interested in the main event, and every time through we get a message asking us if we want to compute the awards, ties, and shoot-offs. If you were going through the event during the day, you would say no to this question, but we are at the end of the event and we do want awards to be computed, so we're going to say yes. Here we have some options at the halfway point. The output's going to go to the screen. We are going to produce exports, which is for your use in publishing results on your website. The print selection we're going to include all entrants, of course. Print amount 1, no, because there are no payouts for this event. In print size has to do with, is this for your use only, or are you going to post it outside for the shooters? Since this is just for us, we're going to click regular. Then we're going to see three kind of standard questions. The first is, do you wish to figure tiebreakers where necessary? It allows for a very unusual circumstance. The correct answer 99.9% of the time is yes, so just hit enter. Do you wish to show the tiebreak stations on the report? The correct answer in almost all cases is no, so we click enter. Remove all awards and tiebreakers previously established. We haven't established any awards, so we click no. The report takes off and runs, and here's our results. Doing some last minute house cleaning here. And the last question we're asked is, do you want to put the list of winners on labels? I'll come back to this and explain why this is handy when an award winner is not present, so you can stick the appropriate label on the appropriate award for later use. We're going to say no this time through, and here's our printed results. You remember back in setup for this event, we said that we wanted ties for first in class to shoot off. So here we have a shoot off between Vicky Ash and Jill Wheat for Class B first place. If we're going to have a shoot off, which we could break this with tiebreakers, but we are going to shoot this off, so we'll go back to the menu and go right back through the same routine. Monthly fun shoot, main event. Do you wish to compute awards? Yes. At the halfway point, we're going to select shoot-offs right here, and then the print size changes to regular only, so we click that, and we get a score sheet with the correct title, Class B, first place shoot-off, and the two competitors' names. You hand this score sheet to shoot management for the shoot-off and tell them to return the sheet to you following the shoot-off. When they bring the score sheet back to you, or if not having a shoot-off and you've determined the winner by looking at the scores on the tiebreak stations, return to the main menu. I'm going to close this. I'm going to return to the main menu and go to Scores. Now we're going to find a score for the first shooter The tiebreak winner or shoot-off winner is Vicky Ash, so I'm going to click Find Existing, put in Vicky's last name, and I want Vicky, not Gill. So here's Vicky's score. Now right here in the center of the screen is where we enter these, tiebreak and shoot-off place. And what we're going to enter here is that Vicky was first in the shoot-off. This has nothing to do with what award she's shooting off for. What this has to do with is the order of finish in the shoot-off. So Vicky won the shoot-off for the tiebreaker, so she gets a 1. And then Joe Wheat was the other shooter. So we'll search on Joe's score. There's Joe, and he gets a 2. And notice that this is for class shoot-offs. If there were concurrent, if he was involved in a concurrent shoot-off, the result could be different. So now we've updated the scores, and the program now knows who won the shoot-off. So we're going to go right back to printing and payouts, event results, continue with event results, monthly fun shoot, main event. We do wish to compute awards, ties, and shoot-offs. And we're going to click regular output and answer the 3 questions. The way you answer these, and 99.9% of the time, is hit the enter key 3 times. And now we get our final results, which we'll finish here in just a second. And you see that Vicky is now B1, Joe Wheat is B2, and I am B3. Last question, you want to print the winners on labels. This can really come in handy during the awards ceremony. If you call someone's name for a trophy and they have already gone, you can put the appropriate label on the trophy, so you won't have to go back later and see who won it. So let's go back and run through this real quick so that you can see that option. Going through the last housekeeping. Do you wish to print the list of winners on labels? Yes. So now it tells us to load 1 page of labels into the printer, and we will do that. And here are our labels. Pete Mash was champion, Valerie Johnson was Master 1, Gil Ash was Master 2, King Howington is A1, and etc. So that's how you print the labels. And that completes this video. See you at the next one.